Hey, what is going on guys? Welcome everyone back to another video on my channel. Hopefully you are all enjoying your day. As you can see by the title of the video, we are finally reviving the series back for COD World War 2. It does take a while to get some of these images, and basically this series was known on my channel last year quite predominantly, and also in the Black Ops 3 days, because a lot of people seem to enjoy it, and a lot of people made root emblems in Black Ops 3. It was probably one of the worst things I've ever witnessed in my life, because there's literally so many people who put the weirdest things on the emblem and they don't get banned, and people who put SpongeBob memes or something actually end up getting banned instead. So in today's video, we're back in action looking at root emblems for Call of Duty World War 2. If you have found a root emblem and you want to be featured on this video, you can send me a photo at my Twitter, which is at Globe44HD. And I just want to point out, there's a quick disclaimer: if you don't want to see any rude or offensive or racist stuff, please don't watch the video if you don't want to see it. People seem to enjoy this series because in the Black Ops 3 days it did get a lot of views. People loved to see it every time it came out, so why not go ahead and redo it for World War 2. So starting off, we have this person right here who is tweeting at Activision Assist, and as you can see, the swastika is there. I'm just going to point out there's going to be a lot of these in the video because of course it is a World War II game. They removed it from the zombies from the campaign, and I don't know, maybe one way to protest against it is for people putting their emblem. So this is what this guy did, and just remember, you may think it's not that big of a deal, because, you know, it's not that offensive, it happened ages ago. Well, someone took a photo of it and is tweeting it at Activision saying it is offensive. People are going at extreme lengths just to tell you how offensive it is. So if we head over to the second one right here, this person has a Twitter called Offensive Emblems Exposed. I didn't actually realize that. May have to fully check that out. This person says, "Hey, at Sledgehammer Games, I don't think the LGBT community would like this emblem." As you can see, it has the F word there, and then it has the word stick after it. Sometimes with these emblems and stuff, you can't really tell if there's if it's meant to be humorous or not. I'd say most of the time they're just trying to be funny, but they don't realize that they're offending people. Obviously this person thinks it's offending the LGBT community. Let me know what you guys think about what he's saying. I will have to check out his Twitter and whatnot to see what other stuff he was showing. But another thing to remind you guys is Sledgehammer Games and Activision don't normally respond to any of these tweets, but I'm going to be showing you one tweet later on where that actually happened. Heading over to the next one, this person tweets at Sledgehammer Games with an offensive emblem. Yet again, we have another swastika emblem. Nothing new there. I could probably make a whole 20-minute montage of people sending this to Sledgehammer Games. Heading over to the next one. This one is interesting because Activision support responds to this. Not only that, but it's kind of a weird offensive emblem that someone sent them in the first place. So looking at this, someone tweeted not only at Sledgehammer Games, but to Activision Assist and Michael Condrey himself. He said that this was an offensive emblem and it was used in the game feature also. And if you have a look at the emblem he's referring that is offensive, it is an island flag and it says IRA. Now, starting off, I thought that was just a normal island flag. I didn't know it was offensive or not, but I did some research, and the IRA stands for Irish Republican Army. And just looking at Wikipedia, basically it was an organization that sought to remove Northern Ireland from the United Kingdom and to bring about an independent socialist republic encompassing all of Ireland. So I guess I can understand why. Probably had a bit of like I don't know, maybe like a Hitler mentality in their group. Obviously they're trying to wipe people out of Ireland, so I can understand why it can be offensive to him. But if you look at the position of the name on the scoreboard, his name says Ireland_boy. So, you know, he obviously loves Ireland, so I don't know why he's putting that emblem on there. But the main thing we have to look at is Activision support is responding. I have never witnessed them respond to an offensive emblem claim in my 10 or so videos doing this series, especially in Black Ops 3. I've never seen them ever respond. So this is kind of interesting. So what they do is they respond back to this person and they say, as long as you're reporting them in game, you are doing your part. Was there anything else I could do for you? And the problem that people have with reporting emblems or reporting people for having offensive or rude emblems in the first place is that they don't actually get banned. What ends up happening is the people who put normal memes or normal funny pictures or normal emblems in the first place are the ones getting banned, but we'll look at that further on in the video. So let me know what you think about Activision support. Do you think they should be doing more than just saying you're doing your part? Because a lot of people probably do get the emblems reported, but I don't really know how they're trying to filter out and fix all those issues, because there will probably be a lot of them. So heading over, this is probably the worst one on the list. So this one, basically this person says, everyone report this guy, his emblem is offensive, and he tweets at an optic person, which is a bit strange. He didn't tweet at Activision or anything. Basically this person's emblem is kind of the severity I saw in Black Ops 3. For some weird reason this year, not as bad as Black Ops 3 or last year, which in a way is definitely a good thing. So this person says, I hate the N word and the F word, as you can see, all in bright colors. And as you can see, he did report him. It says, thank you for your feedback. We're working to keep Call of Duty fun, fair, and safe for everyone. So this happened on the 14th of December. I still don't know if this person got banned or not, but I guess we'll have to see. Maybe I'll make a follow-up video and let you guys know. But yeah, that one is pretty horrific, especially in Black Ops 3 last year. It was even worse than this. Mainly, there were a lot of these type of emblems. So heading over to the next photo, we're going to be looking at, once again, we have another swastika logo. And just to reinforce that people do find this offensive, this person tweeted at Michael Condry saying, I reported this emblem, but offensive emblem pop up more and more when emblem editor just be removed due to these childish people. So this person basically saying, you know, just remove the emblem editor altogether. Even though it's a cool idea making your own emblem, people are too childish, and people who make emblems like this just ruin it for everyone else. But once again, a lot of people that I was reading in the comments said, you know, it's an MA15 plus game, it's a mature game, you're killing people in the game, you should be expected to see some of these emblems. I don't know if you expected to see it, but I understand where they're coming from. So let me know what you think of that issue too. I'm not really going to take a side on that because people will probably start getting mad at me in the comments. So apart from that, once again, we have another swastika logo. This person says, I found a gamer with offensive emblem. And there it is right there. We won't get into too much detail, but a lot of people tweet but don't report it offensive. So if you do find it offensive, actually report it offensive. So heading over to the next one, this guy says, please ban this guy, most offensive emblem I have ever seen. And once again, it is a swastika logo with an angry emoji at the end. And if we head over to the next one, once again, I don't even know what's up with all these swastikas in this game, but we have, you can't really see it that well because of this screenshot, but this is the same guy as the last photo, by the way. So there's a little person of Hitler that someone made, and it has a little swastika logo there, and you can't really read the words, but basically what it says is, it says, I think I've seen this before, it says like 9 billion kills, and it basically says 1 death. So this person's trying to be humorous, saying that, you know, Hitler had a pretty good KDA or whatever. And I kind of understand where people are coming from, that it's not offensive, but it's humorous. But as you can see from the tweets, people were taking photos of it, sending it to Activision. People do find it offensive, even though people do find it humorous, and that's why they make it in the first place. So heading over, once again, we have this guy here reporting someone else for a swastika logo. This person has a sloth calling card and a swastika right next to it as well. Kind of a weird combination. Basically said, reported for offensive content, ban this person. So he's kind of swearing there, blurred himself out because he really doesn't like it. And it kind of shows you once again, reinforcing you guys that it is not a good thing. Heading over to the next one we're going to be looking at now. This one could be a bit of a controversial issue. Some people might think it's funny, some people won't think it is. Basically it says, I camp harder than Anne Frank. Now this person actually tweeted at Sledgehammer Games and at Call of Duty saying, is this emblem allowed? I did check, and unfortunately Sledgehammer Games and Call of Duty did not come back to them, because it'd be kind of interesting if they did. It basically says, I camp harder than Anne Frank. Obviously, you know, during the war, she like hid in her room under a bed or whatever it was. People might find this offensive. In my Black Ops 3 video, someone had the exact same meme image, and a lot of people in the comments said, you know, it's just a funny, hilarious joke. But, you know, this guy's making sure if it's actually okay. So, you know, it probably is offensive to some people, but then again, everything is offensive to some people. Moving over to the next one, this is probably the worst thing that they've done in this game, putting emblems on the scoreboard for the #1 top player. This guy's tweeting at Activision and at Sledgehammer Games Do you guys condone this emblem? Please ban this guy. I reported him in game. So as you can see, he's the #1 guy, and of course he has an emblem that says both those words together. I really don't know what they were thinking putting the leaderboards there, because I don't know, those emblems can just be shown quite too easy. But then again, you can play a game and emblems will be shown quite too easy as well. So they should probably get rid of the whole emblem editor on the leaderboard, because a lot of explicit emblems could be shown through that way. And of course, a lot of people won't like it. So I'm also thinking of doing another video for this series where I'm going to be looking at emblems that Sledgehammer Games have banned that aren't bad. So as you can see in this photo right here, this guy created this photo of this man. I don't know if it's from a cartoon or a TV show. It's probably from a cartoon TV show. And it says, Sledgehammer Games has a low tolerance for toxic behavior. Offensive emblems will be deleted and result in your permanent ban from using the emblem editor. Well, guess what? This person got banned for using this emblem, which is kind of weird, to be honest, because it's only a normal cartoon. But if you want a series where I look at emblems that have got banned, even though they're not bad, let me know. So as you can see, there he is. He tweeted that at Sledgehammer Games and at Michael Condry as well, just letting you guys know. But apart from that, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's kind of showing you guys that every year, even though there is an emblem editor, people still find a way to make things offensive. If you want me to make another video where I look at emblems that aren't offensive but got banned for some reason, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, let me know in the comment section, do you find these emblems, you know, humorous because they're meant, do you think they're meant to be humorous, or do you think that they're just offensive in nature? Let me know what you guys think. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. Be sure to post more of these if you want more, and I will catch all of you later. Globe out.